Figure 1. The ocean. A vast place of mystery and wonder. Beneath its cerulean waves, there are so many magical things to behold. It is like another world within our world, and we may never truly know the extent of its majesty. Figure 2. Ocean Software. A vast company of mystery and wonder. As in, I wonder why they made so many shitty games. And it's a mystery as to why those games actually reach store shelves. Did you know they made a game based on the movie Cool World? Why did they make a Cool World game? Who wanted a Cool World game? Did you? Did I? Did we make this world together? How is humanity not dead yet? Speaking of dead, watch our souls die live as we play more games from Ocean. I play the Mel Gibson Danny Glover health management simulator that is Lethal Weapon. Nikki fights an epic battle for alleyway supremacy in The Untouchables. And Cody plays lemmings with your grandma, which is not a great euphemism for sex, but actually it is, so I'm filing that one away, in Eek the Cat. All this, and the NX. It's NX-ish. It's Cartridge Blowers, episode 94. Can we euthanize this game? Figure 3. The ocean. A vast place of mystery and wonder that I want to drown myself in after playing these games.
YNIN Podcasting, part of the EDOC NameLock Interactive Network.
Hello everybody and welcome to YNIN's Cartridge Blowers, the show where we give video games a second chance to make a first impression. I'm Cody Coleman and with me as always is Nikki Wright.
Hello.
And Matt Crua.
Yeah! Cartridge Blowers!
You're so excited!
Oh my god! Can you believe it? Can you believe we're doing this show?
Oh my
Again.
god, it's like we have not, it feels like we've done it at least 93 times.
It
but I
keeps
always get
happening.
excited.
At
It
least
keeps happening.
Yeah.
we try to stop it.
There's
People
nothing we
tell
can
us,
do.
Please,
Yeah.
please, your show is garbage. Please stop. And we can't.
Yeah,
Who says that to you?
they're very mean people.
Assholes.
What a jerk.
my dad.
My mom.
Me in the mirror. Stop it. Stop it. It's garbage.
This is the show we're in the
Nikki,
second.
this is the week. You're gonna stop doing the show. I can't.
Nope, never.
Can't.
She's gonna cry.
Welcome to Cartridge Blowers.
Yeah.
Welcome to Cartridge Blowers, everybody. The show we're in the second half. We will all play games based around a theme, and this week's theme is, I think, our third Horsemen of the Video Game Apocalypse
Yes.
episodes, where we play games based around the game publisher Ocean. All things published by Ocean were up for
Yes.
grabs, and fuck if this theme sucked.
You know what's crazy? Like searching for this, like for doing research for this theme. I'm the one. I came up with the Horseman themes of just playing games made by shitty companies, and we've done LJN, we've done Titus, and those are pretty recognized globally as garbage companies. But people like Ocean games for some reason, or didn't think they were bad. But I can't find anything that was like super good from Ocean.
No.
I did see that there were some that I did not play because they were reviewed too highly. Like the Sega Genesis Jurassic Park, almost played that shit.
Yeah.
But did not because people liked it. So look, this
You can't you can't save in that game.
Can you not?
What?
And it's like really long, and there's no passwords. You just have to do it in one go.
Oh.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
That's
like I don't.
bad.
That's not a thing we could show like in our 1 hour show. But like that would piss me off in that
I
game.
would be real mad.
Yeah, but I think you can play as a dinosaur in that. So
Which is why I was considering playing it. It's why I wanted to play it as a kid, but didn't. But yeah, so if you want to go ahead and get to that and you're watching us after the fact on YouTube, you can click in the description. You'll have a little series of timestamps. However, if you're watching us live, as you can every other Friday, too bad. You have to just sit there and watch us talk about other shit as we get
I guess
there.
you could go get a sandwich and come back, in about 20 minutes.
You could.
Yeah.
But sandwiches are a little overrated.
So
And
we've already talked about pie in the pre-show. Let's not,
let's
get on
not
a
disparage sandwich.
Yes.
Yeah, all right, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. So I'd like to say, Matt looked very interested and very excited whenever I switched over to him. However, every week I'm sitting here introducing people and I'm watching Matt mock me through my introduction, through my intro, and then he goes stone face and then gets real excited when I switch to him.
First of all, yes, I mock you during the intro every week, but
Yeah.
I feel like you're selling it short because Nikki mocks you too.
I was gonna say,
She does.
To everybody's credit, I also mock you a little.
Yeah,
That's true.
like one week you need to just while you're saying it, have us on screen.
I should, because sometimes it's funny.
Yeah, it'd be off sync, but
Well, yes. So there's that. But before we get into us playing some games, we probably have a little bit that we can talk about. We've had an extra week in between recordings. So did we play anything worth mentioning? Any reviews we would like to give?
Reviews? Okay.
Yeah.
I played a few things here and there. See, some stuff that I haven't talked about on the show. Did I talk about Mario 64? I feel like I did.
But
I feel like I talked about me playing Mario 64. I played Mario 64, and I got all 120 stars
yeah.
for the first time in 20 years.
Oh wow! Congratulations.
Dude, it was awesome. It took me about a week, just off and on.
TikTok clock sucks. Fucking hard as shit.
I had to look up, okay, so how does the goddamn time manipulation work for that level?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember, and it was just too bothersome to figure out. I Googled it. But that game super holds up.
That game's great. Yeah.
In fact, that game is so good, I'm going to download that game again and play it because Mario 64 DS just got released for the Wii U this week.
You can play as other characters in that one.
Dude, you can play as Luigi and Wario and Yoshi, and each one has a different power. I played a decent way through the DS version, and it's really fun, and you won't have to mess with the Nintendo DS shitty thumb pad. So
that's good. That's awesome.
Or no, they didn't have a thumb pad. It was you had to. Okay, so you had that little weird pad that was on the string of the 3DS or the regular DS, and then you would use it on the touch screen as an analog stick.
Yeah, that was fucking
sucked.
dumb.
Yeah. But Mario 64 needs an analog control to really work.
I think so too. Yeah, and so did they up the graphics for the Virtual Console version of the original?
A little here and there. I mean, from what I've found, Virtual Console games in general on the Wii U are emulated fairly well, though they put on a little filter.
Okay.
All of them, if you go back to our multiplayer week episode, which was a couple episodes back, you look at our Mario race.
Yeah.
You can see that I played Mario 3 on the Wii U, and my screen is a lot darker than everybody else's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the Wii U versions have this filter to stop you from hurting your eyes / getting epilepsy.
That's nice of them.
Yes, but I wish I had the option to turn it off because I don't have epilepsy.
Yeah.
And my eyes
Not
work
yet.
just fine. Not yet.
Give it time, my friend.
That's true. I'm getting hyped. I'm waiting in line. Got it on reserve. But yeah. So Mario 64. I mean, even if it's not upgraded graphics, though, it looks just. I mean, it's still fine.
Awesome.
For the launch title 64 game, that game's still pretty.
Yeah. And still a lot of fun.
Definitely, absolutely. I also downloaded another Wii U game, Virtual Console game, which was Mario Golf Advance Tour.
How was that?
I like it so far. I'm about halfway through it. So basically, the Mario Golf games on GBA and Nintendo DS and the Game Boy Color, which is the very first one on the handheld systems, are weird in that they're golf games, right? So, you played golf. It's pretty relaxing. normal golf game stuff, but
I
also
like the
there are
GameCube one.
the GameCube Mario Golf game is great. But the handheld ones are also RPGs
Mm-hmm.
where you play through a story and gain experience and level up your character stats and
Really?
buy new clubs and go through the storyline and have to fight like evil golfers.
What?
Well,
Yeah.
now it sounds great.
Yeah, it's pretty fun so far. It has some really cool music for the GBA. I'm liking it a lot so far. It's just something for me to play while other people are playing stuff. So,
Right on.
like, Joe plays a lot of Dead by Daylight on the TV, so I'm like, well, I'll play Mario Golf while you're doing that, and it's fun. I can't knock it. It's a pretty good handheld time waster.
Right on.
And then I've been playing a mobile game.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, not anything like that fucking clicker game, which I beat, by the way, about
You
a month
beat
ago.
it?
It's done. Yeah, Adventure Capitalist. I defeated that game. Been
How do you
playing.
beat that game? Is there
You-
an
you-
end?
Oh shit!
Wow,
That
that's
is
loud.
loud, sir.
Why is my sound up on my phone? So edit that out.
No.
So I've been playing this game called Reigns.
Yeah.
It's probably mirrored, but I've been playing this game called Reigns, and basically it's like a really cheap game, and it is like Tinder RPG.
What?
What?
Okay, so it's like an
So
RPG.
you're playing a dating sim?
No. It's not a dating sim.
Sounds like a dating sim.
No, it's an RPG. It's like a kingdom simulator
Uh-huh.
where the gameplay consists entirely of swiping left and swiping right. Like I can show you right now. So
Yeah.
This castle is fucking hot as shit. Yeah.
right now you can see. All right, we've got one of my advisors, and you probably can't see the text.
I cannot
But
now.
my advisor is there, and so he says, "While doing my research, I designed a rather clever way to distill alcohol. I would like to share the revenue." So I can swipe this way, and you can see at the top I have stats relating to the church, the people, my army, and the amount of money that my kingdom has. And whichever decision I make, whether I want to do it or I don't, will affect those four things either negatively or positively. And so it's kind of, you want to make your decisions and balance all four of those things at once. You got to keep all the plates spinning because if they either get too high or too low, like either the church hates you or the church loves you too much and like saints you, then you lose and your king dies and you have to move on to your child.
All right. Kind of Crusader Kings
Like,
or something.
I mean, thematically,
Okay.
but gameplay wise, it's more of like a just sort of choose your own adventure, but in very short format.
I got you.
And it's cheap. It was like $2, and I think it's on Steam too if you want to do it on Steam.
Yeah.
But
Mobile games tend to be worse on the computer. I don't know.
Yeah, I can just swipe with my thumb. It's very easy,
Yeah.
and it's pretty fun. And you can go through like multiple kings' lives, and there's lots of stuff to unlock. And for a $2 game, there's a lot of content, and it's
Right
kind
on.
of funny. It's kind of funny too.
So what made you? Where did you hear about this? Where you're like, I'm
I
going to shell out $2.
saw a review on Kotaku,
Okay.
and thought it looked pretty neat, and I was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. And I've enjoyed it. I've been, playing it when I'm bored, not at work. I would never do that at work. That would be terrible.
Yeah.
But whenever I have some time, I just swipe left or right and get my king killed.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, you know how we do. We murder kings. That's how I live my life. And that's it. That's about all I've been playing. How about you guys?
Nikki, do you play anything?
So I started playing and sort of quickly abandoned this mobile game called Little Alchemy.
Okay.
And it's like a puzzle game where you start with just like 4 elements and then like you combine those and they turn into other things. And like there's 560 things that you can make and that's kind of the end of the game. And so like I don't know if you can actually see anything. Nope, it might be too dark. So like right now I have like the little wizard guy that I made because somehow inexplicably I made a wizard. And if you take like glass and drag it into the wizard, which I'm not able to do, it turns into a crystal ball, and so now I have a new element. And I've made things like atomic bombs and corpses and
What?
That tends to come with atomic bombs.
sure, but that's not how I made corpses. It was interesting. And I've made love and I've made time and things like that, and it was pretty fun. I was like, oh, I wonder what I can do to make other things. But the novelty kind of wore off after like an hour or so, and I haven't really played it much since.
Right on. Was it cost money?
No, it's free. Like I found it actually like as a browser-based game, but the browser was it didn't work as well, and they're like, well, we download our app, and I was like, yeah, okay. I can do that, and it worked a lot better on mobile. But like I said, I got kind of bored.
It sounds a lot like this game called Doodle God, which seems to work kind of the same way. But that was pretty old. This is probably at least advanced upon the formula a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You play anything else?
I like. No.
Okay.
I haven't had a whole lot of time.
Yeah.
But I really like how putting that up to my screen made my whole screen like orange.
Yeah, I love it.
It white balanced.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. Cool. Well,
Just turn your camera on and back off again. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a terrible idea. Her entire computer will stop working. Oh, there we go. All right. So I played really nothing new. Brooke and I, Brooke's decided she wants to start playing video games at night now if we have any time.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so
you did it. You have a girl that plays video games.
Yeah, congratulations me. I'm pretty lucky. But we've been playing Yoshi's Woolly World some more because we had kind of stopped playing for a while, and it's been fun to get back into that. And then so on Sunday, we decided to go to a kind of neighboring city that we don't go to very frequently, which has a good downtown area and some parks and stuff. So we're going to go there, and I decided, oh, this is a new city. I'm going to play me some Pokemon Go and see if there are any, like, Pokemon that I don't have yet, or and get all the Pokestops, and we played. And I played for probably about 9-10 hours.
Holy shit.
How's your battery loss?
Well, we would get into the car occasionally, and I have a very fast charging phone charger for the car. And that kept it alive long enough to be able to kind of do it. Didn't really gain nearly as many levels as you would think, or really get all that many new Pokemon. But what I did get the next day is a super cramped hand that hurt like just fucking terrible hell. It was so painful. My hands wouldn't straighten completely anymore, and man, in fact, it still doesn't feel completely normal.
Wow.
It's been a week.
What level are you even at?
Not even level 20 yet. I'm level 19.
You're further than I am. I'm like 16.
Well, I'll play for 8-9 hours.
Negative.
So now I can say, don't play Pokemon Go for 8 or 9 hours. Your hand will completely revolt against you. Man, it was not pleasant. But I got a Diglett finally. I did get that. I didn't have that before.
What the hell is a Diglett?
It's a penis that comes out of the ground.
Yeah, pretty much.
It
Yeah.
evolves into 3 penises.
Yeah. Dig Trio or something.
Doug Trio.
Trio, yeah. That's really though. Other than that, Matt and I have been playing Earth Defense Force on stream, which you can see the first 2 parts of that on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/YNIN pod.
There'll be more in the future, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So with that, unless we have more that we played to talk about, let's talk about some stuff that's upcoming. So normally in this segment, we talk about video games that are coming out in the next 2 weeks, things that you can look forward to and go get. This time, there's really not much of that. Really, the only thing worth talking about, and I really only bring it up because Nikki's here.
Hey, I like it too.
Well, I already talked about it with you.
That's true.
The Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice comes out for the 3DS. And Nikki
Yay!
loves her some Phoenix Wright. So
Phoenix Wright is the best. I don't remember the lyrics.
It's on Google somewhere.
Yeah.
Is it?
the conceit of this one is that you're going to like this other country, and you're helping with their law, and in their law they have seances.
So kind of like Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton.
Right, yeah.
I
That's what it
guess.
seems like to me
Yeah.
at first glance.
There's like the seance thing where you can see the last couple of like minutes before someone died. Yeah, so you will be using this new seance ability to see the last couple of minutes of someone's life, and then use that to kind of figure out maybe how they died, who killed them, and all that crap.
That seems like cheating.
It
Yeah.
does. It does a little bit, yeah. So there you go, Phoenix Wright. Yay!
Hooray, should be good.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
But now we go over the NX rumors
Yes.
that we have not yet gone over. Matt's wanted to do for like a month now.
Yeah.
So Matt, what we got?
You guys hear about?
Frozen yogurt machine.
You guys hear about this frozen yogurt machine coming out? It's pretty great.
So excited.
Yeah, it's gonna dispense soft serve and hard serve. What's hard serve? I don't know, but you don't want it. So you guys hear about this NX thing, this new Nintendo console? They
Yeah.
It's a thing, yeah.
For some reason, Nintendo's gonna make another console. And I don't know why, because I mean they're not gonna get Call of Duty on it, so who gives a shit? But
Yeah, they don't
yeah.
publish games for real gamers.
Exactly, for
Yeah.
hardcore motherfuckers like me. Don't you see my tattoo on my knuckles? It says hardcore video games.
I see it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit on fingers at all. And so,
Well, thank goodness you have all those extra ones.
that's true.
Yeah, right.
In my closet. So, I
Gotta keep them somewhere.
call the police. So, it's been a while since the NX has been kind of soft confirmed to be a hybrid console handheld device.
Yeah.
Where like it kind of leaked a while back that's what it is. It'll be a handheld system where you can also put it on a dock and attach the dock to your television via HDMI cable, and then play it as if it were a console. So you can take it on the go or play it at home.
Yeah.
So that's been kind of unconfirmed but confirmed for a while. Like Nintendo hasn't obviously said it because they haven't officially said much of anything. But there's enough sources to confirm it that it's a thing that's happening.
Which I think is a pretty neat idea.
No, for sure, yeah. But in recent weeks, there's been some stuff that has been, I feel, pretty interesting in the development of this console.
Okay.
So I don't know what we have and haven't talked about re the NX
Not
yet.
much.
I don't know if we've talked about much at all.
So the way they're going to do the handheld console thing is pretty interesting.
Okay.
So imagine the Wii U gamepad, right?
It's in my head right now.
Okay.
Yes.
So like Photoshop it into my hands.
No.
Okay. All right. Here's the Photoshop thing. I'm holding it. And the
Okay,
image is
all right.
moving because Cody did this effect for me.
Okay.
Okay. Now you've got the screen, right? And you've
Yes.
got the two sides, and there's buttons on one side and a stick on the other. So here's how it would work in the transition from handheld to console. The handheld would be like the Wii U gamepad, all right? But then what you would do is you would take those sides with the buttons and just pull them off.
Okay.
You attach the screen to the dock, and it goes on your TV. And those two things you pulled off are now two controllers.
Okay. So basically, it's like kind of two nunchucks that connect to a screen.
Correct.
Okay.
And at first I wasn't really sure how that would work. Because it's like, for instance, with the gamepad, you've got like different buttons on each side.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't seem like it would be right. Plus, there's like, how would that work as a handheld? How would you fit analog sticks into like a messenger bag or something? Which it doesn't seem very feasible. So then there was this other patent that got unearthed, and that patent, which is pretty cool, basically is about. So have you heard of the Microsoft Elite controller? The one that has like moddable buttons on it.
Yeah. I think we went over it on the show.
We
once.
did, yeah. So basically, they have one that will be like like a patent that does stuff like that, where basically you can take out buttons and just slide them out and put other buttons in as you need them. So,
Weird.
like, let's say I want a D-pad and a stick in this hand. All right, well, I can slide out my 4 buttons that are A, B, X, Y, and put in a stick. And it just
cool.
slides in and out of the side. And
I can lose my buttons.
Yes. So
I'm
prepare
so excited.
to have a handheld that turns into a console that is always right next to a plastic baggie full of button accessories.
Oh boy.
That will eventually fall under the couch.
Parents will love that. They'll be walking to the bathroom in the middle of the night and step on all of them.
Yeah.
Hopefully that they're cheap and they can be replaced, because when they're inside of my foot,
they're not too much use on the console.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get mad. There's been some other rumors, and like that patent that I just talked about with the moddable controls, that's certainly not confirmed. That's just a thing that Nintendo patented.
Yeah.
So they patent a lot of things, and may never use it. But there is some stuff that has been a little more confirmed. Obviously, we know that Zelda Breath of the Wild will be launching with the system.
Yep.
It's looking right now that the system will launch in March, but we'll probably get a confirmation sometime in September as to when that will happen. There's supposedly September is when we'll get the big info dump, maybe in a Nintendo Direct video on YouTube or something.
Okay.
Mhm.
We also know that there's going to be a Just Dance game for it. That was announced at E3. The next Dragon Quest game will be coming for the system, which
right.
for people who like that series, it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
And
the next Chrono Trigger game is what I am excited for.
Yeah, no,
Square.
Just travel to the alternate dimension where that series is still
Right.
still developed.
God damn.
Never gonna happen, buddy. But so other than that, not too many games have been actually confirmed for the system. There's been some heavy rumors in the past couple days about Smash Brothers as a launch title.
Whoa.
And not necessarily a brand new game, maybe like an update of the current one.
That would make a lot more sense.
Like the creator's kind of done with the franchise, isn't he?
Yeah, no, Sakurai has kind of, I think he's given himself carpal tunnel from testing the game so much.
Yeah.
But there's like basically Reggie Fils-Aimé, the president of Nintendo USA, in recent interviews has talked about, one, they want to make sure that their advertising shows just what the hell this is, because that's where they feel the Wii U failed.
Okay.
Was in their launch advertising. And two, they want to make sure that they come out of the gate with some badass games.
Good.
Something that, like, you don't have to play Nintendo Land for 2 months until something cool comes out.
Right.
Not that Nintendo Land's bad or anything, but,
They're way better games.
I was reading recently, and they were like, with this new launch, we have to do better.
Yeah.
We have to do much better, and yeah.
And like, the
That's
thing
true.
is, with Nintendo not having to split their development teams between console and handheld anymore, they can come together, work on, and they'll be able to put out more and more games for their one unified
Absolutely.
SKU. But lastly is the stuff that came out yesterday. This is the brand new hot news.
Okay.
So you're gonna have those controllers that detach, right?
Right.
You're gonna have that screen.
Which, by the way, do we know how big it's going to be? Have they rumored?
That's it.
Okay.
So we're looking at a 6.2-inch screen, which is about the size of the Wii U gamepad screen.
Okay.
Supposedly the prototype NX, supposedly, and this is per a report by Let'sPlayVideoGames.com that is sourced by some pretty good leakers, including Emily Rogers, who has leaked a lot of Nintendo stuff in the past. But a 6.2-inch 720p multi-touch touchscreen, so you're looking at capacitive this time.
Oh, awesome. That's much better.
Which means you're going to need a special stylus instead of just the pieces of plastic we've had, but that's fine. It's unknown if the final product screen size will be larger or smaller, but 6.2-inch seems to have worked pretty well for the Wii U gamepad.
That's not terribly portable.
No, like when I said portable,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Like, that's why I said I'm like putting it in a messenger bag earlier, like a tablet,
Yeah.
right? Like it's not going to fit in your pocket unless you are wearing like cargo jinkos. Or is that
Right. Yeah.
But the other things they've talked about are that the prototype for the NX dock station has USB ports on it.
Cool.
So you could be able to put new things in, use past accessories such as the GameCube controller adapter that came with Smash Brothers.
Oh, awesome. Smash Brothers fans will be very pleased with that. Yeah.
Yeah. And we also are pretty well aware that this will be a cartridge-based system.
Yeah, I had heard about that.
Really?
Yeah, that's because with handheld games, you're not going to be able to, you can't take a disc on the go.
Yeah, a disc drive eats shit tons of battery. So...
And it will skip.
Yeah.
If you
like crazy.
Yeah.
Unless you did something like the UMDs for the PS.
They didn't really
PSP,
work very well,
which
though.
were not very good.
Yeah.
That's really the closest thing you can get to a CD-based system.
Right.
Portably.
And then
bad. So.
And then the last thing they talked about with the new stuff is how the controllers will work, the ones that you pull off. So apparently these are going. First of all, they're going to have motion capabilities inside these.
Yeah.
Because the plan is that Wii controllers, Wii remotes, will still be compatible with a new device.
Oh, that's good.
Interesting.
But they want to slowly phase them out during this generation because they're 2 generations old.
Yeah.
And so they'll be compatible with some games like the Just Dance game. We'll be able to use Wii remotes plus the NX controllers, but it's time for them to go. And so the NX controllers will have motion controls that work kind of like a Motion Plus. Also, we'll have a sort of force feedback similar to the Vive controller.
Okay.
And that it alters the intensity, pulsing patterns, and duration of vibration to mimic the sensation of a range of different movement types. It's not just one vibration for all situations. So, like, there's a notable difference between the hard, abrupt feedback of a sword clash or the softer, longer thud of something like hitting a tennis ball.
That's cool.
Yeah, so force feedback has come a long way since the original DualShock.
Yeah. So, like... I mean, that's neat. Like, they have to have some kind of controller thing. If they're phasing out the Wii remote, like, the Wii U didn't really, except for the Pro controller, didn't really put out controllers for the second player.
Sure.
The Wii remote was kind of it.
That was it, yeah.
Yeah, so they'll have to come up with something else.
Right. And I mean, you get two, if you have a controller that slides off of each side of the screen, you get 2 controllers out of the box.
Yeah, assuming you don't need to use both of them as one player.
Right. No, that's sure. For sure. But I mean, I would assume like multiplayer games would, you know, come with that featured, right? They would come with that in mind. They would be developed with that in mind.
I would hope so.
Yeah. And not just say, please go out and buy, the NX Pro controller or something like that. But yeah, so that's all we know. We also know the last thing is that Game Freak, the Pokemon guys apparently are involved with the NX right now. So there's rumors of maybe an actual like Pokemon game.
Thank fucking God.
Launched with it, like maybe like in the newer one that's coming out a couple months, Sun and Moon, getting like a really nicer looking version.
It'd be nice to finally have a fucking console Pokemon RPG game. Right.
Not like the ones on GameCube that were just horrific.
Yeah.
But like an actual entry in the series. I mean, you're going to have to with the 2,
Yeah, I guess if they're all one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything will have to be able to be played on console, which rules. Like, I want Phoenix Wright on my TV.
Yeah, man.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Like, I'm not a handheld gamer, but I love Phoenix Wright games. And so... Please, this is what I want. So hopefully we'll see more news within the coming month. Possibly post Tokyo Game Show, which is near the end of September. But yeah, NX. I'm looking forward to it.
Have there been any price rumors yet?
No price rumors. So like the innards of it.
Yeah.
Rumor is that it's NVIDIA is doing it, which is strange because AMD normally does video console chips. NVIDIA has a chip called the Tegra that they use in their Shield console.
Okay.
And it runs stuff pretty well, the Tegra X1. And it's rumored that either the NX will work with the Tegra X1, which would give it like above Wii U graphics but below Xbox One and PS4, and put it probably in a nice like 200 range.
Okay.
200's
not bad at all.
Right. There's also a rumor that it will come with the Tegra X2 chip, which was revealed 2 days ago or something like that.
Wow.
And is used for like cars.
Whoa. What?
And would put it probably on par with the modern consoles, but you're looking at an increase of like around 300 for the console. Maybe 350.
It's still not terrible.
But no, sure. Especially if they, are doing well with games at launch, maybe with a pack-in too.
Yeah.
We'll see how much they want to win people over, because I think they realize at this point they're not competing with Sony or Microsoft.
Sure.
They're basically competing to make sure that they are there too.
Yeah.
And that's it. I mean, they want to continue to be in the niche that they are, which is the other system that people buy.
Right.
The one I'm in. Yeah.
Right, yeah, which is
I'm
the
in
Nintendo
that niche, so
yeah.
so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, no, I have my Nintendo system, and last generation I had a Wii and a 360. I didn't own a PS3. This generation, I have a Wii U and a PC.
Yeah.
And next generation it'll be an NX and probably a PC stuff.
I kept saying, someday I'll buy the PS4. Nah, probably never gonna happen.
There's nothing good on it yet.
Yeah, nothing that I'm
4 years
interested
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing worth buying the system for.
All right.
So that's the NX. Stay tuned.
Cool. All right, with that, let's get into playing some games.
Dude, yes.
All right, so as I said at the beginning of the episode, this week's theme is we're all playing games published by Ocean, by the video game publisher Ocean. And Matt, you're up first.
I'm up first? That's so weird.
Right?
Hold on, I'm having some issues here.
Are you?
Yes.
Fix
One
them.
moment. Okay, issues resolved.
Okay.
All right, so I'm up first. So we're playing games made by Ocean Software. To me, Ocean is one of the worst developers ever. They've made so many terrible, shitty games from my childhood that I just really fucking hated. This is not one that I played as a kid, but this is one that apparently a lot of people did, and it's pretty notorious. I played Lethal Weapon.
Oh, boy.
For the NES.
I played the SNES version.
Yeah, I've heard that the SNES version is a little better.
Okay.
But the NES version is boy howdy. Basically, it's a beat 'em up.
Okay.
Where you play as Riggs or Murtaugh,
Okay.
and you can fight with your fists, or jump kicks, or guns, or knives, or grenades, and you fight a never-ending squadron of bros.
Okay. All right.
Why are you fighting them? I guess they're crime mans.
Fair enough. Is there no story in this game?
I guess they expect you to have seen the movie.
Okay. All right. Well, you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
3, 2, go.
I like the poster in the background.
Yes, I wanted to fill in my blank space. So you've got the stars of Lethal Weapon.
Oh, I was really hoping that's just how it was in the game.
So here I am. I am Murtaugh. You've got your A and B button. One button is jump. One button is attack.
Gosh, that animation is just beautiful.
It's really good, right? I want you to pay attention to the backgrounds in this game. They are something special. So you've got basically trees, random cabins. I haven't seen Lethal Weapon in a long time, but I don't remember them fighting in the jungle.
Yeah, I don't remember the summer camp part of the movie.
Or where they fought like all these sort of nationalistas.
I was hoping they were gonna be stuck in whatever like position in the foreground or background that they were in.
That would be awesome.
They couldn't move.
Yeah, so basically, all you can do is go around and shoot people. They die in one hit.
Those guys are holding penises.
Oh man, the guns look like dicks. I was gonna get to it. Eventually, they will drop dicks on the ground, and sometimes the dicks are bullets, and sometimes they're knives.
Yeah, the man, all the weapons in this game kind of look like penises.
Right.
Look at that gun. That's so penis-like.
All right,
and
so
those bullets are huge, by the way.
You're a ghost man.
Yeah, I just turned into a ghost. Like I dropped an E, which gave me energy. Because I couldn't be bothered to model another item.
As E is wont to do.
Yes. So I realized I can change my weapon with select.
Okay.
So now I can go from my gun to my fists. And, man, fist is just way better.
Is it?
It's just way better, man. I can do a jump kick, and I attack so much faster. Like, the gun has the range, right?
I
But,
believe this exists in the forest, sure.
yeah. Just you wait. It's about to get completely ridiculous. Every now and again, there's this weird bonus guys that come out and they're holding boxes, and when you kick them, they drop items. But it's all the same items over and over again, so I don't know what the point is.
Everyone holds their guns like in one hand that is like held very close to their side.
Yeah. Don't you? Like that's trigger discipline, right?
Oh,
I think.
I guess I hold all of my guns wrong.
So here's this box.
It looks like a tiny White House.
I don't know what I can do with this box. I'm pressing start on it. There's no pause, by the way. Start does nothing. I'm shooting these guys at point blank range, so that's kind of great. But I don't know how to get that box, so I just moved on with my life.
I don't know. Watching these enemies, they stand so entertainingly.
Gosh, so this game is like I don't know if you noticed. Oh, I got that guy mid jump. That was pretty cool. Here we go. Look at this.
Oh, now you're Egypt.
So
Your
I
summer
have
camp just transitions to Egypt.
yeah, I've transitioned. This is the forest just outside of Alexandria. And now I have to fight this weird helicopter at the top of the screen. I don't know what it is, but I can't reach it. Oh yeah, you'll just notice
now.
I became Murtaugh. Do you know how I became Murtaugh?
How?
Just watch. Just pay close attention. I'll turn back to Riggs in a sec. But
Okay.
so yeah, there's this weird helicopter. Oh, here we go.
You just walked off to the
Oh, you
left.
just have to go off screen?
Yeah, you walk off screen and you change characters. Only
That's
to the left
ridiculous.
though. And it actually like they have different health bars. And I find out after this. I played another level after my recording, and when one character dies, they're dead for the rest of the game.
Really?
Yeah, so it's all
Permadeath.
about.
You love that.
Totally, yeah, no, it's really fun in this game. But it's all about your Mel Gibson, Danny Glover character management. You want to make sure that you keep both of them stocked up and healthy. Look at this. Just testing out the character switching. I was trying to see if I can kick my way into being Danny Glover. But, so yeah, there's these guys, and they can shoot at weird angles. The bullets kind of home in on you. It's not really very fair.
No.
And there's a lot about this game that isn't very fair. And I'll definitely point that out once we get to level 2.
Wow, you just fucking... Was that one guy, or did you just kill, like, a whole bunch of guys that just kept spawning?
Oh, wow.
You
I don't know, but
jump-kicked that wall.
Yeah, I blew up those goddamn bricks with my foot, though, so who cares?
How are you supposed to know that you could do that?
Dude, I don't know. I just randomly did it, and I was like, okay, sure, I guess this is the way I'm supposed to go.
Alright.
So there's another off-screen helicopter. I don't know if those are supposed to be off-screen or not. Like, it just seems kind of broken.
So wait. One of those guys... So there's two different types of those guys. One that
Hold on.
holds...
The boxes guys are just bonus. They can't attack you.
Is Vega.
Yeah, so here is Yang from FF4, and he does ninja karate moves, and so I'm like, well, I'm Mel Gibson, who is also a karate master, right? And so we'll just trade kicks until he dies.
And then
Wait.
he walked off the fucking map.
Yeah, I wanted to see if I could at the end, and totally you can, yeah. Back to the forest we go.
So you've learned you can, like, kick.
Is that a hole? Yes, it is.
Yeah, so now there's these guys in holes that you can only kill in two ways. By one, grabbing their grenades and throwing them back.
There you go. Good shot.
Yeah, beat them.
Yeah.
Or two, you can do like a really well-placed jump kick and nail them in the top of the face, like that.
That seems difficult. We lost Nikki. There she is. Oh man.
So I don't know if you've noticed the knife throwing, but it goes like 2 feet and then flops uselessly to the ground. It's a pretty great item.
So in other words, you want to use knife all the time.
All the time,
Yeah.
yeah. You should be 100% knife throwing.
So are these giant stacks of gold bricks?
I don't know what these are. I think
I
maybe.
thought they were coffins.
Yeah. So this is a Bolivian graveyard, and like this is pretty much all the game is, man. You just like walk, and there's a cabin, and dudes come out, and then you have to make sure all the dudes that come out of the door die by your hand, and then walk forward. And the best part is this is just like the movie.
Right? Yeah. So, okay. So when was this released? Do we know?
1992.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, this is near the end of the NES's life cycle in America. So
beat 'em ups were very popular in arcades at this time.
yeah.
So that kind of explains why they went this route.
I mean, sure. But like on this console by this point, you've already got like 2 great TMNT beat 'em ups.
Yeah, that's
You've
true.
got a lot of, like, I think there was a Final Fight port that wasn't great, but it was certainly better than this.
There was Double Dragon, I guess.
I mean, Double Dragon like 2 is better than this. I would say Double Dragon 1, Bad Dudes is probably a better game than this. It's just the same thing over and over again. Like I can go up and I can blow up that satellite dish, but why? What's the point? What is my goal here other than to walk right? Why are there no cutscenes with actual, like, Danny Glover voice clips
Man,
Yeah.
right?
telling me, like, I'm too old for this shit. Like,
So, okay. I still like. So there's 2 types of the non-military enemies,
right.
and they're guy with gun and guy stealing shit.
Yeah, guy stealing shit are bonus guys.
Okay.
And they are only there for you to kill. And they drop stuff. I should also point out, at this point, the difficulty raises in a very artificial way.
Okay.
So about halfway through the second level, and if you've been watching closely, you probably already noticed, but everybody suddenly takes more hits to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they do slightly more damage, but otherwise they're the exact same enemy. This continues. By the time that I got to the 3rd level, they were doing like
Whoa.
two or 3 blocks of health, and I was doing like none with my attacks.
Whoa.
It was just the most bullshit ramp up in difficulty ever.
You shot a shit ton of bullets though.
Oh
Real
yeah,
quick.
it seems like Danny Glover.
He's a better shot.
He can fire a little faster, but he can't pick up knives.
Oh. Well, yeah. I mean, that's a Mel Gibson power.
Just like in the movie, right?
Yeah.
Are there any limitations that the other has?
Oh wow! Look at that
Not
guy.
that I know of.
He's gonna make you work out so
that
hard.
seems a little
What
inappropriate.
the hell?
So I'm just gonna box this guy to hell. I had some invincibility on, so I don't know why I wouldn't. But I beat him. The end.
Congratulations.
So we're on level 3, the exhibition. I just want to show you what it looks like really quick. I did not play much past. I did play through it, but now suddenly a new background.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you don't get to see it.
The
Sorry.
end. Okay, all right. So that game looks bad.
What a shit heap.
Wow.
An
So
absolute shit heap. Yeah.
does this make you never want to watch another Lethal Weapon movie ever again?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I mean, not that you were gonna before, but you know. All right. Well, if you don't have anything else to say, we can move forward.
Let's do it.
All right, Nikki, you're up next.
I'm gonna top you.
Okay, let's do it.
My game is called The Untouchables, based off of the 1987 movie of the same name.
Okay.
Movie about gangsters. Let's do it. Let's play.
All right.
Okay.
Now this sounds like it would be a better game.
It sounds like it might be a better game.
What the hell?
So, it's a point and click
For the NES?
for the NES.
Wait a minute. This isn't. I see. When you said point and click before the show, I was thinking like Monkey Island or something.
Yeah, point
No.
and click
This,
adventure.
this is like a fucking Mad Dog McCree.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is like a
light gun game,
Wow.
but with no light gun.
yeah.
Right.
It's like Time Splitters, complete with the or not Time Splitters, Time Crisis, complete with the ducking behind things for cover, while still being a
Yeah.
rail shooter. But man, wow,
So
time!
that's the game over screen, by the way.
You ran out of time like immediately.
Wait, that was it?
Yeah, they give you 25 seconds to do each level.
To shoot people with a D-pad?
Yes.
Wow, that's terrible.
Yeah. And so I decided to adapt the strategy of keeping it on one side of the screen, rather than try to just kind of go back and forth a lot, because it just wasn't working. And after you shoot twice, it makes you go back behind the wall to reload.
Like you have to. You're not controlling.
You
it.
have to. I am not controlling that.
Okay. So there's the timer at the bottom.
Yeah, I
Here's
have
your-
6 seconds left.
You're Elliot Ness. I can see that. You have a pink bar of some kind.
It's her health, but it's going down, but there's no indication as to why. Except
Right.
that guys are shooting, but there's no bullets, so you don't
Well-
know.
What is happening in this game? Can you get hit?
Yeah, she
I
is.
don't think
This-
so.
Is
That's
that
what's
what the
making
pink
the bar
is?
go down, I'm assuming. But she keeps running
was
out of
one
time
round
before
where
she
I
dies
just-
of bullets.
There was one round where I just let the timer run out and I did nothing and I didn't die. The timer just ran out and I just kept getting shot at.
Is this game Zapper compatible?
That's a good question. I actually forgot while I was playing it that, the light gun was a thing. And if it was light gun compatible, that would have made this game so
Way
much
better.
easier.
Yeah.
Like, it makes a lot more sense to have a light gun compatible version. But
Yeah.
Because, yeah, using the D-pad, this is bad.
No, this is insufferably bad. Because, you can't make it to the other side of the screen. And the hitboxes can be a little funky. Like, I'll have it, on the guy's arm, but it won't count. Or a time where I thought I had it on their head. It must have hit the window or something. I'm just continuously trying with this great music in the background.
I was gonna say I'm a big fan of Love Theme from Untouchables that is playing over and over.
Right?
Wow, there was a guy that was in the door.
So I'm on stage 3, yeah.
Dude, you're getting really good at this.
Aren't I?
So does this entire game just take place in alley?
I never found out whether or not it does. The time doesn't change, but the amount of enemies that you need to kill before moving on to the next stage increases. So I have to kill 8 enemies before the 25 seconds runs out.
Oh my
And on the
gosh.
D-pad, that just wasn't gonna happen. I tried for about 20 minutes before I said, you know what, I can't take any more of this.
Dude, you got 5th place though.
Yeah,
I
congratulations.
got
should
5th
be-
place.
I feel like you should be proud.
That game looked atrocious.
Yeah, really
Looked
bad.
real
I feel
bad.
like I've achieved a lot more in my life.
Yeah. Lethal Weapon looked way better than that shit.
Yeah.
I think that actually looked worse than my game. We haven't even played my game yet. I'm
excited.
Okay.
I'm excited.
All right. Well, do you have anything else you want to say about the Untouchables?
I think that
I
game
don't
is
want to see the
untouchable.
movie. Yeah, agreed.
Fair enough. All right. So I originally wanted to play another one of Ocean's licensed properties. I wanted to play a game called Short Circuit. But then it was going to be really hard to get my hands on like a working system for it. So I decided instead to play something different. And like I said at the beginning of the show, I looked into Jurassic Park, but too many reviews, so we're good. So I decided to play a game called Eek the Cat, based off of a cartoon from Fox Kids in the early 90s, early to mid 90s. And I remember watching the show and liking it, but I could not for any reason tell you why. Because I remember pretty much nothing but a big purple cat that says it never hurts to help. That's kind of it. And I think there's a shark dog.
Yeah, Sharky the shark dog, right?
Yeah. So, and like I think thunder lizards were like some dinosaur things in it. But anyway, let's get into playing this terrible game from Ocean. Or is it wonderful? No, it's bad. It's bad.
Okay.
Yeah. And for some reason, it's super dark. This is a very dark game. Not like
Wow, that logo though, what an improvement.
Yeah. We're at least on the Super Nintendo now. So
I see.
Is this... Oh,
Is that
okay.
supposed to be a cat? That looks like a bunny.
Kinda, yeah.
Have you never seen Eek?
There we go.
You know, everything that you described a second ago sounds super familiar, but the art is not ringing any bells.
It was on Fox Kids. It had...
Look
wow.
how dark this is.
Are you sure this game got a release? I feel like this is an unreleased game.
No, I
There was a
have
game
a
that I
cartridge
looked
and
into.
everything.
Wow.
No, so so basically this is did you guys ever play the Rocko's Modern Life game?
No.
Okay, well this is
No.
kind of the same. Where in Rocko's Modern Life you are trying to get Sharky or fucking the dog,
Spunky?
I forget his name, Spunky.
Spunky.
From the beginning to the end of the level without getting hurt. In this game, you're trying to get this old lady from the beginning to the end without getting hurt. And you push her, and you make her jump, and that's it. And you turn her around.
So it's like one-person lemmings.
Yeah, pretty much. So I gotta get Granny up here. Good deal. All right. Luckily, I was able to jump out of the
That was
fall.
kind of neat.
Yeah. So, luckily, the cartoon physics
Yeah.
gave me the opportunity to not fall to my death. Not that I think you can fall to your death.
What is your plan here?
I'm just trying to get to the other side of her to where I'm pushing her, but sometimes, like, it doesn't connect in a way where you're actually pushing her. So this, like, monkey wrecking ball just fucking destroyed me. And this poor little granny. And that gray bar at the top, which, great
her life?
fucking... Yeah, it's her life. It's, just real great UI right there.
It's the granny bar.
Yeah, the granny bar. So I don't really know how the hell I'm supposed to get her past that thing. Because I would need to make her duck. Okay,
Oh,
so
she's
she
dead.
died. I accidentally murdered the old lady.
Good.
So I got it. I'm gonna try again. There we go. That's his catchphrase. It never hurts to help.
Never hurts to help. I say that a lot.
Do you?
I do.
In that voice? The
No.
cat voice? A good.
That's copyright.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you lost her. It's over.
Yeah, right.
He's
So
about to get granny murdered.
there's that goddamn elephant.
So every hit just sends you barreling as far back as
Right?
possible.
Except for that coconut right there.
So there's kind of a fun I guess, fact about this game. This is kind of like a reskin from another ocean game called Sleepwalker.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know why they chose to do that, but Sleepwalker was originally released like a year before, and they decided to re-release it using their Eek the Cat license. And the Sleepwalker game was originally made to promote a charity called Comic Relief.
Oh, I know
Okay.
Comic Relief, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. So I somehow made it to stage 2, by the way.
Yeah, I was about to say, did Granny warp or something, or what
I guess
happened?
she made it to the end while I was in the process of just getting destroyed by that wrecking ball. But yeah, that's very interesting. This makes sense being something themed after sleepwalking.
Oh my god.
Right?
Granny, what the hell?
Granny's not very smart. Alright, good deal. Got her up to the second platform. Here's the fucking coconut bastard.
Can you avoid this at all? Can you kill this man?
You can't look. You have the ability to like do a downward punch, so I think you can kill some things, but you can't kill the coconut man. They're like that little firefly mosquito thing in the first level. I think you could kill that.
What does it say about this game that you can only punch downward?
Right? Alright, so
Wow, this is terrible.
yeah,
What is it with like the weird fucking jungle adventure music that just won't stop?
right? Was this in the Sleepwalker game?
I didn't play this. I don't know.
So I'm
So
trying
do you
to
have to
figure
get
out.
the grandmother to jump up via the giraffe neck? Because holy shit.
Yeah.
This is
So I'm
stupid.
like, do I need to jump on the giraffe's neck when she is underneath it to make her get launched? So then I decided, well, maybe I can push her on the giraffe, and yeah, that's it. There we go. Now I need to
You
get
did it.
launched as well.
She's gonna get killed.
I made it up.
Oh, get her on that bouncy thing. You missed it.
Well,
You're fucked.
so far. Oh, look, rocks are falling.
Great.
Oh boy. Rocks are falling.
Well, I
That's
mean,
how
you
rocks
know.
fall.
Dead.
She didn't die though. She just got bludgeoned. But not to death.
Is it a scorpion?
Is
Looks
that,
like a scorpion.
Wow.
Got her up there, looking good.
How did Grandma get lost in the jungle? She
Right?
looks like she was laying down for her afternoon, second nap. And why she's in the jungle?
You
Doesn't make
know,
any sense to me.
Eek, it never hurts to help, but sometimes maybe people should learn a lesson.
Is this a character from the show? The grandma?
I think she's his owner, yeah. But I don't remember her very well. So
Dude,
I'm
you
trying to
lost
get
her.
I did. So I'm trying to get up there before she falls the fuck back down again.
She's probably. Did you just fall through the floor? You did.
There's a hole.
There was a hole, yeah.
No, but it looks like you landed on the platform.
So somehow she ended up here.
Oh god. Oh
Yeah.
no!
She got scorpioned, and again. But she did bounce up to the top, so there's that.
Yay. So you know what the worst part about modern games is? Like one of the worst things
What?
is escort missions.
Yeah,
Yes,
Like,
escort missions are the worst.
Yeah.
that is
Like, they're
all
never
this
any
game
fun.
is.
And this game is like 100% escort.
Absolutely.
Why is there a boulder falling there? There's no indicator that
It's
would
not even the
fall.
same color as the
Yeah.
rest. So there's the snake that grabs you and throws you into other things. And it did the same to Granny.
Where's she at? She's walking the wrong way, isn't she? Oh god.
Yeah.
Take your fucking pills, Grandma.
Right?
Sick
Just
of this shit happening.
Take all of them at once.
Yes.
Don't fucking walk into danger. I've been cartoon flattened.
So the health bar
Uh-oh.
is for grandma only, right?
Right. You don't have a health bar as Eek.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to push her onto that
Can we
mushroom.
euthanize this game? Jesus Christ.
Alright.
Oh,
So Granny died again.
Dude,
Yeah.
this game is
bad.
like just. I don't know. I don't know that this is worse than Untouchables. Maybe.
No, this is worse. This is way worse.
We have 10 minutes of this game at the very least.
Dude.
So I decide I'm just going to push her through this goddamn level.
I mean, I feel like that's what you have to do. You have to just push her the whole way.
Yeah. Just go as fast as I can.
Right?
See, she walked the fuck through me. I wasn't pushing her anymore.
So, how does it work? Do you press a button to interact with her?
Yes, you do. You press a button to turn her.
Okay.
And then if she is already facing the direction you're facing, she'll jump.
Okay.
May I just say, I really love her sombrero hair.
It looks like a bird's nest with an
It
egg in it.
really does, yeah.
Alright, get that jump, Eek. Yeah.
You did it.
So I'm gonna get to where the boulder is, and the idea is to
Just push her through it. Let's
just
go.
push her through. Yeah. I was a little bit too fast there.
Whatever.
But it doesn't matter. She's there.
You got up, yeah.
And then she didn't jump. I did on
Oh
accident.
no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Thank God for
No,
cartoon
no.
physics,
Eek.
but
Oh
I couldn't
my
get in front of her
God.
fast enough.
She moves like half a mile an hour.
Right? But I jumped too far. And, like, right there, I didn't interact with her in a way that would push her. I just walked through her for some reason.
What's at the end of this terrible struggle?
Is there a boss? How do you do bosses in this game?
Oh, well, you wait and see.
Oh my god.
I
I'm
don't want to wait.
I kind of don't want to find out. Twitchy Wombat says, I love how she takes chip damage from touching walls.
Right?
Right?
Oh, I
that
pushed
been
her right
happening?
into the fucking snake. But yes.
She takes like just a little bit of damage from touching the wall?
Yeah.
Because her bones are brittle because she didn't take her
How do you get her
calcium
past the
supplements
snake?
today.
My
There you
idea was
go.
to do that, but that didn't work. So I'm like, alright, well maybe I just push her onto this platform, but no. The snake
Oh,
just fucking
Dude.
slams her around, and now she's dead.
and she's dead.
And at this point, I give up. So I don't know if there's a boss or not. I can't do this anymore. This game is bad. And I'm at 10
think you
minutes. Done.
I
Huh?
think you beat the game.
Yeah,
I
no.
think-
Like that's all. That's all there is to Eek the Cat. It never hurts to help, except me. It hurts me to help in this fucking game. So yeah.
What a supreme shit show. That
My
is
goodness.
one of the worst games we've seen on the show, I feel.
I agree.
It was so bad.
Like, okay, Lethal Weapon was boring.
Yeah.
And the Untouchables was unplayable. Eek the Cat was kind of a game,
Kind of.
but just a really bad one.
And really slow.
Yeah. Like, Untouchables was like, you could probably get that game on like a TI-84.
Yeah, probably.
And get
Probably
the,
true.
and get the same gameplay experience as you got on the NES. With Eek, like, just so many frustrating mechanics.
Yeah.
Why would you want like and based on a kid's show? Like that's
Yeah.
your target audience, right?
Yeah?
Yeah. Like I
Like-
said, this is a lot like the Rocko's Modern Life game, which was made by a different company.
Dude, like
The difference is you could punch Spunky.
That's terrible.
Yeah, basically you use it to fling him across. But yeah.
did he have a like weird health bar at the top of the screen?
No, I don't think Spunky could die. He could just like fall into a pit or something. Yeah. But yeah, no, this game was terrible. It was real
Oh.
bad. Your game was the best, Matt.
You did it.
Oh god. Lethal Weapon was terrible though. It was really bad.
But you
And-
somehow squeaked along and made it the best game.
What does that say about Ocean games? You know, just saying. Like internet says Ocean's not so bad. We defy you with this
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is a prime
Exhibit
example.
A, B, and C. They're really bad.
Yeah.
Please don't ever subject yourself to any of these games.
Yes.
Yeah, they're bad. Okay, so we know who had the worst game. We know who had the best game. The best game.
Yeah, air quotes.
Yeah, but now we need to know what game we're playing next time. Matt, what's our theme?
This is the theme we've never had before.
Really?
95 episodes in, and we have not gotten to this theme, amazingly enough. So you remember in the 90s? Hey, remember the 90s?
I do.
Man.
Yeah.
You had like swatches. Was that 90s or 80s?
I think that was 80s.
You had the resurgence of swatches. You had
Lip smackers, Dr. Pepper flavored lip balm.
oh my gosh, the lip smackers, boppets. And of course, with video games, you had like the coolest dude, the most radical man on the block, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And who didn't love Sonic the Hedgehog? He was a mascot for a different time. He was radical. He was cool. He was hip. He was a bro. And he had attitude. That's what we wanted in our video games. We wanted attitude. And so then all these other companies were like, attitude, eh? And so we got this influx of mascot games, wannabe mascot games, like Arrow the Acrobat, like Arrow the Acrobat 2, like Bubsy, fucking Bubsy. Have we even played that on the show yet?
No.
I don't think so. I think we've all avoided it.
Maybe it's time for someone to finally give Bubsy a try. There are a lot of just failed mascot games because really the only ones that survived that era, you've got Mario, Sonic, maybe Crash.
Yeah, barely. And he's getting a reboot, I guess.
He survives in our memories alone. And then like some minor ones like Bomberman, you know, maybe Bonk if you're feeling frisky. But for the most part, there were just a ton of just garbage, mascot, cool, attitude, hipster games that we will be playing next time.
All right.
So stay tuned as we see the one and only starring vehicle for these characters as they probably never, ever, ever returned.
All right. Failed mascots. That's what you have to look forward to next time. All right. Until then, I'm Cody Coleman, and with me, as always, is Nikki Wright.
Bye.
And Matt Crua.
See you later.
Till next time, don't die. But Matt, what should they do?
They should continue to blow.
I think so.
Keep on blowing. This is the worst catchphrase. We're the worst show in the world.
Hey, I was against it for a while, but Dylan wouldn't stop, so I just eventually embraced it.
I feel like at the end of every episode you would ask, you enabled this.
After about 10 episodes, yes, but not the first 10 episodes.
But it's been 80 episodes.
Right, yeah.
You're an enabler of my blowing, Cody.
Yeah.
You're enabling my blowing.
Good night, everybody. Have a good day.
My blow habit.